Daniel Gossett pitched 5 innings of results better than processed baseball before being removed for right elbow tightness, and the A's offense broke away late to squeeze out a hard-fought victory in a remarkably efficient Sunday afternoon ballgame. Click here to revisit the game thread. During the first 7 innings of this game, the A's and Royals traded light blows early, but neither team was able to do much of anything on offense. In the 3rd inning, the A's tallied the game's first run thanks to a spark from the bottom of the lineup, as Mark Canha doubled on a line drive to the left field corner and Jonathan Lucroy hit a sharp ground ball up the middle for an RBI single. That lead was quickly squandered when John Jay, homerless on the year, smacked a solo shot to right center field to tie the game in the bottom half of the frame. The lack of offense was, not to discredit the Royals' efforts too much, largely thanks to both offenses failing to take advantage of some very hittable pitches. Jake Junis, a former 29th round pick, has been having a good season for the Royals, but in today's game many of his pitches appeared flat and floated out over dangerous parts of the plate. However, the A's offense swung straight through most of those pitches, and Junis racked up 9 strikeouts over the course of his performance. Through the first 7 innings, the A's had managed just the 1 run, and just 4 hits. Daniel Gossett allowed 1 run in 5 innings pitched, walking 2 and striking out 1, while giving up just 2 hits. While his results for the start were good overall, his start was a negative as a whole. Gossett's location was lacking all game, a now fairly consistent problem, and typically missed his target by such a large margin his offerings were easy takes for a rather free-swinging team. Most of his missed locations happened up in the zone, and in the case with John Jay, in the sweet spot of most hitters. Worse still, with Gossett, is that he was removed after just over 60 pitches for what turned out to be tightness in his pitching elbow. Also, during today's game, it was reported that Kendall Graveman has a forearm strain and will be going onto the disabled list. The starting pitching depth will have to be stretched even further. Entering in the 6th for a 2-inning effort, Lou Trevino kept the game tied at 1 going into the 8th inning, striking out 2 batters and allowing just 1 base runner in his appearance. Despite a very high pitch count, Junis returned to the mound in the 8th inning, and for the 2nd straight day, the Royals leaving their starter out for too long cost them. Dustin Fowler, who reached base 4 times in 5 total plate appearances, led off the bottom of the 8th with a single and a steal of second base. Marcus Semien made the first out of the inning, but then Jed Lowrie worked a 3-0 count and knocked a go-ahead single to center. Junis was removed from the game and replaced by Burch Smith, who walked Chris Davis and then fell behind Matt Olson 3-0. Olson, like Lowrie and Davis before him, swung at the 3-0 pitch and promptly deposited the pitch 454 feet away in right center field for a 3-run shot. Yusmeiro, Pettit and Blake Trinan combined for a harmless bottom of the 8th and 9th, and the A's won 5-1. The A's have a much-needed day off tomorrow before playing a short 2-game series at Texas on Tuesday.